Angry parents are demanding answers tonight as we learn new details in the case of an Enfield man accused of sexual assault.
Now, police say Anthony Federline, the stepfather of a 12-year-old girl found dead at her Enfield home last month, is now facing sexual assault and risk of injury to a minor charges.
Officials stress that he has not been charged in the girl's death. Fox 61's Jamel Johnson starts our team coverage with what a judge decided today in court.
The main issue addressed in Anthony Federline's first court hearing was his bond. He was originally arrested on a $1 million bond, but his attorney tried to argue it down to $500,000. The judge decided to keep it the same. In court, Federline's attorney said he maintains his innocence. On March 18th, police found a 12-year-old girl unresponsive in an Enfield home on Elm Street, and she was later pronounced dead. Federline was arrested weeks later after several DNA samples were taken from the scene. In a press conference after his arrest, Enfield Police Chief Alaric Fox said it was that DNA evidence, which they connected to Federline, that gave the department reason to arrest him on sexual assault charges.
Generally, that the work that's done in a sexual assault kit, and certainly the forensic analysis that's done by the folks at the forensic science lab, the toxicology lab, are of the highest integrity, and we do rely to a significant degree on the information that was provided by them.
Federline is not being charged in connection with the death of the 12-year-old girl. The prosecution said the 12-year-old girl had been diagnosed with autism. The arrest warrant also says the girl had trouble sleeping and pills labeled as aspirin were found in her room. The prosecution did express additional concern that there are other minors living at the house as well. They say if Federline does post bond, he should be required to attend every court appearance. His next court date is May 5th. In Hartford, Jamel Johnson, Fox 61.
And the situation has raised serious concerns about child safety and oversight.
Now, Fox 61's Kate Pattyfoot has more from parents who say they knew something was off with the former bus driver months ago.
Parents I spoke with say when Anthony Federline's stepdaughter was found dead in her home, he should have been placed on leave. Instead, they say he continued driving school buses in Enfield for Smith Bus Company.
Traumatizing for the community in general.
Malcolm Frechette says his 7-year-old son rode the bus that Anthony Federline drove. Frechette and his child's mother say they complained about Federline long before he was accused of sexual assault and risk of injury to a minor, and nothing was done.
It was regular for his conduct towards the kids to be irritable, frustrated, unfair. Another thing that was a big problem was he would regularly let kids off of the bus without their guardian present. We had our complaints, and we did make a phone call and went personally into the school to voice those concerns.
Frechette says instead of it being looked into, it was brushed away.
We were waived off by the bus company completely. They basically insinuated that we had some sort of personal grievance with him, and our complaints weren't warranted, and implied that everybody was innocent until proven guilty.
We reached out to Smith Bus for a statement. A spokesperson says the company received only one complaint from a parent about Federline, and it was not from Frechette or his child's mother. But they tell me they called on numerous occasions. The president of Smith Bus Company says Federline was employed by them for 6 months and was fired as soon as they learned about his arrest. Federline also went through their vetting process and had no criminal history when he was hired. Frechette says he and other parents still have lots of questions and that his son will never ride a Smith bus again.
Transparency, some sort of accountability, and at best, policy reform or something.
Parents say they plan to attend the next Board of Education meeting later this month to get answers from the district. In Enfield, Kate Pattyfoot, Fox 61.